Justice Department seized 32 websites this year. Websites you thought you could trust. Names like the Washington Post, CNN, Fox News, but they weren't real. They were part of something bigger. It's called Doppelganger, a Russian disinformation campaign designed to distort your reality. Doppelganger wasn't just about fake news. It was about manipulating you, the American voter, ahead of the 2024 election. They wanted you confused, disoriented. Why? Because the more divided we are, the easier we are to control. Russia's goal wasn't just to influence your vote, it was to undermine the entire system.
2 new misinformation campaigns run by the Russian government with the goal of influencing the 2024 presidential election.
One of the other schemes laid out was related to the Department of Justice seizing 32 internet domains that they say were used to spread Russian propaganda with the aim of influencing voters in the U.S. and foreign elections, including the U.S. 2024 presidential election. I just want to show for viewers here, the websites were designed to look like U.S. information and news sites like these that you're seeing right now that look exactly like Washington Post articles, but they are not.
You see, when they mimic trusted sources, you start questioning what's real and what's not. Their strategy is simple: make you lose faith in everything, because a divided nation is a weakened nation.
An internal planning document created by the Kremlin states that as a goal of the campaign is securing Russia's preferred outcome in the election.
Foreign efforts to interfere with the U.S. presidential election.
In a press conference this afternoon, U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland outlined what he called sophisticated disinformation campaigns undertaken by Russia and other adversaries, promoting lies via fake news outlets and real social media influencers. And Garland issued this warning.
The Justice Department's message is clear. We have no tolerance for attempts by authoritarian regimes to exploit our democratic system of government. We will be relentlessly aggressive in countering and disrupting attempts by Russia and Iran, as well as China or any other foreign malign actor to interfere in our elections and undermine our democracy.
And here's the kicker. Doppelganger wasn't just about pushing Russian narratives on Ukraine and domestic issues. They also played both sides of the political spectrum. They amplified voices on the left and the right, igniting conflicts that keep us at each other's throats while they watch from a distance. Are you starting to see it now?
The U.S. Justice Department is accusing Russia of conducting widespread covert operations to control information on the internet. It says the campaign involves social media, fake news websites, and political commentators. The alleged goal is to affect how you vote in this upcoming November presidential election and what you think of issues that impact Russia. The Justice Department says it has indicted 2 employees of the Kremlin media arm, RT. It alleges they were part of an almost $10 million scheme to set up and direct a Tennessee-based front company.
We know they're using RT and they're using social media influencers and artificial intelligence to sow disinformation and to push their own policies and programs.
Justice Department says it's cracking down on Russia's use of fake profiles and faux news websites.
But how do they really do it? It's not just about websites. It's about data. They track you, your searches, your clicks. They know what makes you angry, what makes you scared, and they feed that back to you through social media ads, fake news, and deep fakes that blur the line between reality and fiction.
Rob Sherrill, it could be an AI fake on social media, a fraudulent news website, or a fake voter registration link. The I-Team talked to experts about new election scams that can fool you before you vote. Text, email, social media feeds, we're inundated with political fundraisers, campaign ads, and messages about registering to vote and where to vote. But how do you know what's real? One political scam to watch out for, fake voter registration links which prey on new potential voters. There's also another scam which may tell you about fake polling locations, so you should also reach out to your Board of Elections if you need to verify where to vote. Also look out for a third political scam, AI deepfakes. Pictures like these show celebrities like Keanu Reeves holding a pro-Donald Trump shirt and Ryan Reynolds wearing a pro-Kamala Harris shirt. They're both fake. Political scammers are also using AI and ChatGPT to generate believable emails that are now very well written. You used to be able to weed out scam emails by looking for misspellings or bad grammar. That is not the case anymore.
What does all of this say to you about how Russian election interference has evolved over the years?
Well, they've gotten more sophisticated, they've gotten more organized, and quite frankly, they've gotten more funding. Support right at the top of the Kremlin. We believe Mr. Putin is witting of this scheme, or these schemes, I should say. There's more than one. But they've gotten a lot more clever. And unfortunately for them, we've gotten pretty clever too. We've gotten pretty smart as well. We were able to detect and monitor these threats, and as you saw today, take action to hold them accountable.
Think of the most controversial topics right now. Ukraine immigration.
They wait and wait and wait some more, hoping to be among the 100,000 Ukrainian refugees the Biden administration has vowed to take in.
Inflation. These aren't just topics of debate. They're tools in the hands of foreign actors trying to split us up.
Inflation is causing stress. Bad news about prices in the grocery store.
Historically high inflation.
You might think you're arguing with someone on Twitter, but what if you're just arguing with a bot? Or worse, a person working for Russia, Iran, or even China. They know how to trigger emotion, anger.
Oh, he's bleeding. Yo. Hey, man, he's bleeding.
Fear.
Tonight, violence
Outrage.
and vitriol on the streets of the United Kingdom, targeting
It's
migrants
all
and
part
mosques
of the
in an
game.
ugly eruption.
You're not just a voter. You're a pawn on their chessboard. And the more you engage, the more they win. This election isn't just about who wins or loses. It's about whether you'll ever trust the process again.
I accept your nomination to be President of the United States of America.
I am running to be President for all of America, not half of America.
Right now, as we speak, foreign actors are testing your belief in democracy. They want you to think it's all rigged. They want you to give up. But the truth is, the moment you lose faith in the system is the moment they win. Remember, when you question everything, you're no longer in control. They are.
In 2016 and 2020, the polls got it wrong. Can they get it right this time? And what do these opinion polls mean for the American democracy?
So, what can you do? The first step is to recognize the game. Understand how you're being manipulated. On your phone, in your news feed, in the comment section of every post. Question the sources. Verify everything. Because in this war of information, your mind is the battlefield. The next step, stay informed by not just listening to one side. Seek out the facts, because disinformation thrives in ignorance.
Want to find out if something is true online? Here's how to verify reliability. How do you know if the story is coming from a reliable website or news outlet? Type the name of the source into Google or Wikipedia. Read their Wikipedia page to see if A, they're real, and B, they have a good track record.
They don't want you to think. They want you to react. But what if you could break free from that?
This virus is nowhere near the numbers they're saying. The data is wrong. This is corruption beyond belief.
What if you could see through the illusions?
How many vaccines have you had? Have you been a good little Nazi?
These are the companies that gave us the opioid crisis. Why does anybody think we can trust them?
I would not eliminate execution as an appropriate punishment.
The logo for Biden, it's not the letter E, it's 3 straight red lines. It's 666 in Hebrew.
This is Satan's last hurrah, because he's really the ruler of this planet.
Humanless technology, that's what we're talking about when we say 5G kills.
This is just the beginning.
Back off! You're a bunch of women!
And we could dismember, we could fall apart.
You'll find more truths here.
What are you gonna do, arrest me?
No! In the corner, where the shadows hide.
We were getting ready to win this election.
What they don't.
Frankly, we did win this election.
You want to create apprehension, hatred, distrust.
This is a battle about what the truth actually is.
Want you to see. Subscribe. But be warned.
Do you think aliens are still visiting Earth now?
Yes.
Truth isn't truth.
There's no going back.
This is unreal. This whole nation's gonna flip on the streets.
The struggles politically over the next 10 or 20 years are about